moment you won against the English?
Are you sure?
At their territory?
I think you check the record books, Rudy, and you think that's
Were you
very close.
there? Were you there?
I was there, yeah.
Yeah? Did you play?
No, I was only a baby. I was only young when we took the crossbars home with us. It was very ill. I was about 13 or 14, so I was down as a supporter.
Okay.
Very enjoyable.
Can we talk about what we've just seen?
Yes, well, you brought it up.
I did. I didn't expect it would develop into a conversation. It's just a passing reference, that was all. France, I suppose that's what champions do, isn't it? And you would know plenty about that. Even if you haven't played very well necessarily, you still win the game.
Yeah, they still kind of found a way, but you still expect a lot more from them for me. I think with the players they've got on the squad they've got, I still expect so much more from them. I think they've kind of got through. We spoke about the chances and a little bit of luck on side as well. And yes, they know how they've done that 4 years ago. They're back there again in the final. But I'd still want more.
But do they care? Because at the end of the day, they just had to come here and win, didn't they? And they have.
No, you don't.
And they got past England but they won.
I don't think you care. I think when you score so early, the game becomes a little bit easy for France because you sit there, then Morocco then have to come out a little bit. I just think Morocco were the better side throughout the 90 minutes for me, and they had a great spell in the second half as well, where you're thinking 20, 30 minutes in, they probably should have scored. They had a couple of big chances. They probably missed that one player that can maybe put it in the back of the net, but I still think if it clicks for France, I think they're unstoppable for me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
but it hasn't yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. That's my worry with them.
Yeah,
I look and go, this is why I wanted to see Morocco score and go, do I then get a reaction from France of going, then we raise it a level? I think they're capable of doing it. I just think having scored so early, they then sit back a little bit.
Do you think, you say if it clicks for France or if it clicks for Mbappe? Because actually in the last games, he's not really been that impressive, has he?
No, he's been quiet. We saw in flashes. It's a bit like when we talk Messi. Messi's 35, so we know he's restricted in how often he can influence the game. He has to pace himself, and he chooses his moments. He's been brilliantly effective when he's chosen those moments. He's been disappointing the last couple of games, particularly in the knockout stages. Yes, he's had his moments, but they've not been enough of them for me. Because he's a young man who's fit as you like, so he should be involved in the game a lot more than he is. I mean, today he just walked about half the game, hardly got involved in it.
Is it also maybe the experience still? He's still young.
Oh, he's vastly experienced, Ruud.
Yeah, but it's still young, you know.
Champions League.
And it's not as easy as people think it is, you know. I know that
but
people
he can
expect
still
a lot.
do things.
Yeah, like
it shows glimpses like that.
This is a glimpse, huh?
This is it.
This is a glimpse, you know, and goals comes out of it.
I think for me also in there, when you're playing 5 at the back as well, there's no space. So then when you look at the likes of Messi, he can drop into that midfield area, get on the ball and turn and create something. I'm not sure Mbappe's that one, so there's no space behind it. It then becomes a lot difficult for him. What I'd like to see from him is maybe drift in the middle at times, drift out over the right side and maybe try your luck there. Cause
do you think, John, do you think what he did in the last 15, 20 minutes, or maybe 20 minutes, when they shifted him, they took Giroud off and they put him in, is there a possibility that that's something they could do more often with Mbappe to get him involved? So let's say if Benzema's not as young as he might be, we don't know how he's going to come back. Giroud is certainly 36, so they'd be missing a front man like that. Could he play top end of the regularly?
I think it's not his best because he needs space, and if you're on top, you don't have that so much. So therefore, he will. Remember when Henry did the same?
Yeah.
He plays up front, but he goes always to the left. So he drifts like that. So that could be something that he could do. Nevertheless, I think they have so much potential